habíamos ido a Ember Prime, absorbimos lo que era parte de un conocimiento proteano, parece de la baliza, y ahora tenemos que buscar información sobre ello, pero antes tenemos que ir a desenmascarar a Saren. Seguramente iremos a la Ciudadela, así que antes que nada vamos a revisar toda la nave si encontramos algún elemento o algo. Y después ya vamos a hablar con el Joker para que nos lleve al puerto.
Hey, Commander. I'm glad you're okay, Commander. The crew could use some good news after what happened to Jenkins.
When your number comes up, it's over. His did.
That's grim, Commander. I guess I shouldn't be surprised, though. Not after Torfin. That must have been hell.
I did what I had to do. You'd better be willing to do the same.
I won't let the Alliance down, sir.
Things were pretty rough down there. Are you okay?
I've seen friends die before. Comes with being a Marine. But to see my whole unit wiped out. And you never get used to seeing dead civilians. But things would have been a lot worse if you hadn't shown up.
Need to go speak with Joker.
Goodbye, Commander.
Yes, Commander? Is there something you need?
How well do you know the lieutenant?
I'd never worked with him before this mission. But he has an impressive service record. Over a dozen special commendations. Tends to keep to himself, though. Maybe because of the headaches. It's not easy being an L2.
What does that have to do with it?
Well, most biotics now use the L3 implants. Lieutenant Alenko was wired with the old L2 configuration. Sometimes there are complications.
Complicaciones.
Severe mental disabilities, insanity, crippling physical pain. There's a long list of horrific side effects. Caden's lucky. He just gets migraines.
Bastante. No.
How did you end up serving on an Alliance ship?
I enlisted right out of med school. Earth always seemed boring to me. Too safe, too secure. I figured the colonies were teeming with exotic adventure. I wanted to travel the stars, tending the wounds of tough soldiers with piercing eyes and sensitive souls. Turns out military life isn't quite as romantic as I'd imagined. But humanity needs the Alliance if we want to keep expanding through the Traverse, and the Alliance always needs good doctors. So I stayed on to do my part.
Ever think you made the wrong choice?
Sometimes I think about opening a private practice back on Earth. Or maybe taking a position at one of the new med centers out in the colonies. But there's something special about working on soldiers. If I left the Alliance now, I'd feel like I was abandoning them.
What do you know about Captain Anderson?
I've served with him for a few tours now. He knows when to let things slide and when to crack the whip. The crew knows he's seen pretty much anything they'll ever run into. And he cares about the people under his command.
I should go.
Goodbye, Commander.
Bueno. ¿Este muchacho?
Glad to see you're okay, Commander.
Nada. ¿Tenés nada para mí? No tenés nada para mí. ¿Qué se pasa? Allá adelante, acá. Por acá donde acabo de salir, ¿no? Sí. Acá hay otra. Esto parece ser la habitación del Capitán Anderson.
We'll speak to Joker when you're ready. Tell him to bring the Normandy into dock.
Oh, estricto. Acá no hay nada. Veamos abajo antes de ir arriba. Capaz que nos vamos acá. Veamos qué tenemos aquí. Equipo, alternación de casco. Ah, este es el muchacho. ¿Se llama vos? Kaidan, el loquito. Ah, no te voy a cambiar el equipo, quédate con ese porque no sé si te voy a seguir usando. Va. dice sobre el armadillo.
Hey, Commander. Looking for some extra supplies before you head out?
What have you
Suministros.
got?
Whatever you want. Armor, weapons, mods. It's not standard Alliance issue, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. Well, as long as you don't mind paying for it.
Why should I pay you for my weapons and armor?
My stuff doesn't come from the Alliance. I have to purchase it myself, and it's not cheap. Hell, the licenses alone have set me back more than I'd like. But no licenses, no goods. Without the goods, I'm out of a job.
What are licenses? Why do you need them?
Manufacturers sell licenses. Each license allows me to buy and sell a certain brand of products. I already have several basic ones, but you'll need to buy more if you want me to bring in different brands. Many of the best licenses are hard to get, but they're well worth the cost if you can find them.
What do the different manufacturers offer?
There are too many for me to keep track of, but each license will explain what it's good for.
How often will you get new items?
Well, that depends on how many licenses you've purchased, but I'll rotate items on a regular basis regardless. And anytime we land someplace with a big enough port, I'll buy, sell, and trade whatever I can. Check back often. I need to move items quickly, so only the most basic items will be stocked consistently.
Let's see what you've got.
You bet, Commander.
¿Qué tenemos? Uf, una armadura escorpión. Level 4. Creo que son estos. Yo este no me quiero. Mejora de granada, mejora de granada, mejora de arma. Esto la Hex está vender. La Banshee una hasta la vendo. O el Reaper no, ahí queda. Pesada, pesada. Hammer. Se vende. Banshee 2 que yo estaba usando. Eso vamos a quedar. Objeto único. Mejora de granada. Mejora de inda. Aumenta en 1 la cantidad máxima de medical que se puede llevar. Toda la Kaiser 3. La cantidad máxima de granadas que se puede llevar. Francotirador. Scorpion 5. 12.000. Nos vamos porque no estamos deleitando con nada acá. Vamos que hay ahí abajo. A ver. Hay códice. Algo sobre la nave seguro y vos que te parece. Nada. 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 Esto. Poco. Nada. Bueno. Vamos para arriba. Vamos a ver qué hay arriba y ya después vamos al puente a decirle al Joker que nos lleve. Que nos lleve a la Ciudadela. Está metido. Esto es como un revés. Okay, acá. Hay un códice. Códice siempre dándome 10 de experiencia, 10 de experiencia, papá. Olvídate. Gente.
Glad you're okay, Commander. Losing Jenkins was hard enough on the crew.
Ok, lo códice. Ya no hay más, parece. Bueno. Vamos, Joker.
Good timing, Commander. I was just about to bring us into the Citadel. See that taxpayer money at work.
Oh, la tildadita, ¿eh? Este juego no está bien optimizado para este tipo de máquina, así que tengámosle paciencia. Ya cuando juegue al 2 eso tendría que andar mucho mejor. Juego viejito. Debería andar mejor, pero no. Porque los DLLs eran de otra Windows.
Look at the size of that ship.
The Ascension, flagship of the Citadel fleet.
Well, size isn't everything.
Why so touchy, Joker?
I'm just saying you need firepower, too.
Look at that monster. Its main gun could rip through the barriers in any ship in the Alliance fleet.
Good thing it's on our side, then.
Citadel Control, this is SSV Normandy, requesting permission to land.
Stand by for clearance, Normandy. Clearance granted. You may begin your approach. Transferring you to an Alliance operator.
Roger, Alliance Tower. Normandy out.
Normandy, this is Alliance Tower. Please proceed to Dock 422.
This is an outrage! The Council would step in if the Geth attacked a Turian colony.
The Turians don't found colonies on the borders of the Terminus systems, Ambassador.
Humanity was well aware of the risks when you went into the Traverse.
What about Saren? You can't just ignore a rogue Spectre. I demand action!
You don't get to make demands of the Council, Ambassador.
Citadel Security is investigating your charges against Saren. We will discuss the CSEC findings at the hearing, not before.
Captain Anderson, I see you brought half your crew with you.
Just the ground team from Eden Prime, in case you had any questions.
I have the mission reports. I assume they're accurate?
They are. Sounds like you convinced the Council to give us an audience.
They were not happy about it. Saren's their top agent. They don't like him being accused of treason.
I'm not gonna sit on my ass just because the Council doesn't want to do anything. If they won't stop Saren...
Settle down, Commander. You've already done more than enough to jeopardize your candidacy for the Spectres. The mission on Eden Prime was a chance to prove you could get the job done. Instead, Nihilus ended up dead and the beacon was destroyed.
That's Saren's fault, not his.
Then we better hope the CSEC investigation turns up evidence to support our accusations. Otherwise, the Council might use this as an excuse to keep you out of the Spectres. Come with me, Captain. I want to go over a few things before the hearing. Shepard, you and the others can meet us at the Citadel Tower, top level. I'll make sure you have clearance to get in.
And that's why I hate politicians.
Place.
Ajá. Ya estamos hackeando la madre. Opa. Oh, no leí que decía. Diario. Lecturas. Esto. Ve el sistema Hydra en el cúmulo Argo Ro e investiga. Esto nos pidieron que como títulos, como tarea secundaria por las lecturas inusuales que acabamos de ver en la misión que no leí. ¡Qué boludo! A ver si está en el códice. Tecnología, naves, secundario, tecnología. No. Mientras estaba en la colonia descubriendo informes de partículas de la Alianza, estaba más ansiosa. Ciertas actividades extrañas en el sistema de Hydra en el cúmulo Argos Ro. Eso era lo que decía. Entonces nos piden a nosotros que vayamos a investigar el sistema Hydra en el cúmulo algo rojo que sería, calculo yo que cúmulo sería un planeta, ¿no? Ya lo averiguaremos cuando lleguemos al lugar. Sería como una misión secundaria. ¿Y por qué me marca acá? Ah, acá tenemos esta misión terminada. Y ahora estamos en la Ciudadela, veo la torre. Ah, qué torre. ¡Aguanta! Vamos a investigar. Ah, por acá, hermana, por acá. Si encontramos misiones secundarias, alguna boludez que otra y después vamos.
I understand what you're saying, but these allegations are very serious. I can't...
EarthClan, you are in the wrong place, I think. Your ambassador is next door in the large office.
Chastising remark. Don't be so rude, Din. At least introduce yourself.
I am Din Korlak, Volus ambassador. Is there something I can do for you, EarthClan?
What is this place?
You are in the embassy for the Volus and the Elcor.
Your ambassador is next door, in his own office.
Así que cada embajada tiene su despacho.
Space, I aid my fellow Volus when I'm not being interrupted.
Que está de mal humor.
I'd like to know more about the Volus.
I'm sure our history and culture would bore you, EarthClan.
Dime la historia.
Actually, I would like to know more about your history.
My people came to the Citadel shortly after the Asari and Solarians had discovered it. We were instrumental in establishing a standardized galactic economy. However, despite our long association with the Citadel and our many contributions to galactic society, we still do not hold a seat on the Council.
Ah, ahora veo tu furia, ¿eh? Hace años que están, parece... No sé, parece algún político que nunca le dieron el cargo y se anda arañando en las paredes. Bueno, no vamos a nombrar política porque no viene al caso. Cultura, a ver, vamos a ver la cultura.
Tell me about Volus culture.
We are tribal by nature, but our ways are not violent. We barter and trade our lands and tribe members in order to increase status. Larger tribes often engulf smaller ones and eventually split again. Our society is very malleable, and our government is always shifting and changing. Since we're not physically adept, we trade our services for protection.
Y sí, está bien.
What is it you do here?
I look out for the best interests of the Volus people. No easy task considering how often we are overlooked by the Council.
Chastising rebuke, Din. The Council favors your species greatly.
You are naive. The EarthClan will be invited to the Council long before our species will.
Why aren't the Volus or Elcor part of the Council?
All species must prove themselves before they join the Council. All but the EarthClans, it would seem.
Viejo.
Dismissive. Ignore the Volus ambassador, human. He is incorrect in his assessment.
Really? How long have we been waiting? How long do you think we'll continue to wait? Bah, this talk is wasted on the humans.
You seem to have a bit of a chip on your shoulder, Din.
You humans are new to the Citadel, and yet the Council has granted you great favor.
Chastising rebuke, Din. Your species has always been granted many concessions. Volus territory has expanded tenfold since coming to the Citadel.
Y se queja encima.
Details. We still have no real say in the decisions that affect Citadel space.
Goodbye, Ambassador.
Yes, yes. Good day, EarthClan.
Evo, contame tu historia.
Pleased greeting. Human, it is always good to see you. I am Ambassador Kalen. Genuine query. Is there something I can do for you this day?
Why do you explain what you're about to say?
Our people communicate less through words and more through scent and slight movements. Plainly, we discovered our vocal expression was not enough to convey the feelings of our conversations to other species.
Why do you bother, Kalen? These Earth Clan don't really care about our ways.
Remorseful response, Din. You don't truly believe that, and if you do, I am very sorry for you.
Tell me more about your species.
Genuine enthusiasm. I delight in telling the history of my people. It is agreeable to share our culture with others.
Tell me about the history and origins of the Elcor.
The Elcor were just beginning to explore Council space when the Asari first made contact with us. With their help, we discovered the relay closest to our system, and from there the Citadel. Proudly, within one lifetime we established a regular route to the Citadel, and quickly became one of the more active species living on this great station.
I'd like to know more about the culture of the Elcor.
Si no encontramos alguno, tenemos que intercambiar ideas.
The Elcor prefer the safety and familiarity of our own colonies to the confines of space travel. Our society is built on small, tight-knit groups, though we are always welcoming to outsiders. Our government tends to be very stable. Our people are not very comfortable with sudden changes.
Me parece perfecto.
What do you do here?
Modestly, I work to bring the problems and the requests of the Elcor groups to the attention of the Council.
Ha! They only give us these positions to keep us quiet. The Council doesn't care about our races.
Chastising rebuke. Your tone is inappropriate.
Mira que yo soy gordito, pero este me gana, rencoroso el
not
mango.
to blame for your malcontent or your misconceived suspicions.
Goodbye, Ambassador.
Sincere farewell. Good day to you, human. Enjoy your time on the Citadel.
Ah, ¿y vos? ¿Qué problema tenés acá? ¿Vos sos el mismo que ese? Sí.
Hello there, human. Sincere apology, but I am here on business and cannot be distracted right now.
You seem distressed. Is there something I can do to help?
Alarmed response. You overheard that, did you? This is all going so wrong, and it is the Asari consort's fault. She's the one who started all this.
What did this Asari do to get you so upset?
I cannot speak more about this problem. It is too sensitive. Suffice it to say, she has compromised my authority as a diplomat.
Where can I find this Asari consort?
She is across the bridge from here. Her offices are easy enough to spot. Good day, human.
Sí que tenemos que arreglar un asunto intergaláctico, ¿sabes? Oh, tata. ¿Y eso? No sumo nada. Ya vamos a hablar con ese. Ya. De este lado no podemos entrar, así que acá. Y acá bajamos a la Ciudadela, parece. Sí. Veamos, ¿qué tenemos acá? Recepcionista de la embajada.
Good day, Commander. The human ambassador is up the stairs, first room on the right.
You know who I am?
Yes, I receive reports on all newly arrived dignitaries and notable people.
What is this place?
This is the Presidium. More specifically, you are at the Citadel embassies. If you have more questions, please access Avina.
Avina?
What's that?
Oh, Avina is the virtual guide for the Citadel. Feel free to access the terminal yourself.
What's your name? What do you do here?
My name is Safiria. I'm the administrative assistant for the embassies.
You seem to be distracted.
The embassies are the hub of all Citadel politics. When you represent trillions of citizens, it tends to get a little busy.
I should be going now.
Have a pleasant day.
Welcome to
La academia. Ah, tenemos la guía y bueno, a ver vos qué nos tenés para decir.
Greetings and welcome to the Presidium. My name is Avina, and I am pleased to be your virtual guide throughout this level of the Citadel space station.
So are you a person or a program?
I am a fully interactive virtual intelligence, programmed to provide spontaneous guidance at predetermined locations of interest throughout this level of the Citadel. I may also be contacted through any of the Presidium VI terminals, should you require assistance.
Give me the tour.
You are standing at Presidium Tourism Terminal 1. On either side of this lobby are the embassies of the various Citadel races, along with CSEC headquarters. On the far end of this level, you can see the Citadel Tower, where the Council meets regularly to discuss matters of interstellar importance.
I want to know more about Citadel security.
Citadel security serves as law enforcement for all regions of the Citadel, though the majority of officers serve in the wards. Executor Palin, a Turian, is the current head of CSEC, but individuals from virtually every species across Citadel space serve as officers beneath him. If you wish to learn more, Executor Palin's office is located in the CSEC headquarters just across the lobby.
Tell me about the embassies.
Each species in Citadel space important enough to be consulted on matters of galactic politics maintains an embassy on the Presidium. The Volus were the first non-council species to be granted an embassy, roughly 2,384 galactic standard years ago.
2384 años.
Has expanded, more embassies have been added. The most recently added embassy belongs to your own species, humanity. It was added 19 galactic standard years ago, despite some rather vocal opposition.
Why were people trying to keep my species out?
Some species felt humanity was given preferential treatment. It often takes a century or more before a new species is granted an embassy. The Council gave a great deal of thought to this matter. In the end, they decided humanity's impact on Citadel space was significant enough to warrant an embassy.
Do you agree with their decision?
I am not programmed to make that kind of qualified judgment. My code is limited to information and simple interaction simulations.
How come the Volus were the first species given an embassy?
In the early years following the formation of the Council, the Volus were, apart from the Asari and Salarians, the most populous and widespread species in Citadel space. They established many new colonies and trading outposts, and they petitioned the Council for a greater role in determining interstellar policy. In recognition of their work to expand interstellar trade and establish a standardized galactic economy, the Volus were granted an embassy here on the Citadel.
Do you know anything about Spectres?
The term Spectre is derived from the branch of Special Tactics and Reconnaissance. Each Spectre agent is hand-picked by the Council. Their primary role is preserving galactic stability and resolving volatile situations that cannot be handled through normal political channels. In this role, they are granted extraterritorial rights and jurisdictions. Spectres answer to no law or authority except the Council itself.
What can you tell me about the Citadel Council?
Originally, the Council consisted of representatives from the Asari and Salarians, the two dominant species in Citadel space. Roughly 1,304 galactic standard years ago, Turians were invited to join the Council in recognition of the role they played during the Krogan Rebellion. Since then, the three Council races have worked together to ensure the peaceful coexistence of the galactic community, while preserving individual autonomy for each species.
It can't be as simple as that. There must be problems somewhere in the system.
I am not programmed to make that kind of qualified judgment. My code is limited to information and simple interaction simulations.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, and thank you for using Avina. Please enjoy your visit to the Citadel.
¿Qué tenemos por acá? Oficinas, esto es cuartel, salón de embajadas, oficina de Valus, oficina vamos a ver. Aquí estamos.
I can't believe I landed a job here. This place is fantastic.
Códice. ¿Qué hacen? ¿Qué tanto el día ahí?
Delighted, welcome. It is good to meet you.
¿Una hembra? ¿A la mierda?
Ah, you humans are a wonderful sight here on the Citadel.
¿Qué tenemos acá? Ya la compu voy a revisar todo porque... Comenzar. A ver... Aviso diplomático. El siguiente mensaje se ha transmitido desde una cuenta no rastreable a varios destinos de toda extranet. Se ha autorizado a realizar una monitorización más exhaustiva. Compañero biótico, ha sido seleccionado para recibir esta transmisión a causa de nuestra problemática común. Pocos nos comprometen y menos aún nos toleran. Debemos resistir juntos, debemos construir nuestro nuevo mundo. Ven, únete a nosotros en el cúmulo Hawking. ETA. Cúmulo Hawking ETA. Cúmulo Hawking ETA. Perfecto. Tengo que anotar eso. Cúmulo Hawking ETA. Anotando. Hawking ETA. Solo si actuamos como un solo ser podremos corregir las injusticias sufridas por nuestros colectivos. ¿Hay algo más? No más nada. Voy a hablar con el gente este, vamos a revisar esto. Nada. Me parece que no tiene tampoco. Veamos a ver qué tenemos.
Commander Shepard, I didn't expect to see you here. Did Ambassador Udina send you?
Have we met before?
No, but I know you well enough. I'm Executor Palin, head of CSEC. It's my job to know when someone like you arrives on the Citadel. Was there something you needed, Commander?
I get the feeling you're not too fond of humans.
No, I just don't trust your kind. Not yet. You humans are eager to take all the power you can get, and you're being given a lot. If the Council wants to make humanity their new favorite pet, that's their business. But I don't have to like it.
The Council treats us like second-class citizens. We have to fight for everything we get.
Good. Then fight for it. But don't expect the rest of us to just sit back and let you take it. I'm a busy man, Commander. Are we done here?
What do you know about the Spectres?
They're the right hand of the Council, or so they like to be called. More like the underhanded side of the Council.
What do you have against the Spectres?
I can't abide any organization that considers itself above the law. Especially when it's left up to each individual Spectre to decide when and how to bend the rules.
Sometimes you have to bend the law to keep people safe.
I've been with CSEC for 30 years. I've never had to break the law to do my job, not once.
Yeah, right. You expect us to believe none of your officers are corrupt?
There are over 200,000 CSEC agents. Some of them are going to be bad. But we don't turn a blind eye to corruption like the Spectres do. We do our best to find and punish any officer who breaks the law. Spectres? They'll never come under that kind of scrutiny.
The galaxy needs people like that. People who do the dirty jobs.
I agree. But they need to be held to a higher standard. They need to be accountable. Saren's out of control. We both know that. But because he's a Spectre, the Council doesn't want to do anything about it. Is that the kind of person this galaxy needs?
But not all Spectres are like Saren.
True, but the potential is always there.
Tell me about CSEC.
CSEC provides necessary police and security services throughout the Citadel. We're a civilian government agency, though many of our members have had military training. Of course, as the CSEC representative to the Council, I spend most of my time liaising between the two.
Tell me about your investigation into Saren.
Sorry, Commander. I don't make a habit of giving out details about ongoing investigations.
I'll be going now.
Goodbye, Commander.
Perfecto. ¿Y acá?
This place seems strange. Don't believe... What do you want?
Oh, Commander. Is there something I can do for you?
Relax, Private. This isn't an inspection.
Right, sorry. What can I do for you, Commander?
What can you tell me about the Asari consort?
Well, she's an Asari who works here as... That is, she helps people with things.
You never went to see her, did you, Fredericks?
No, I never did. I couldn't afford it. It costs half a year's credits just to go in and talk to her.
Can you at least tell me where I can find her?
Sure. She's across the bridge from the embassies.
Thanks, kid. Have fun. Try not to get into too much trouble.
I will. Have fun, that is.
I don't have time to talk now. I'm very busy.
Hello, Commander. Can I get you something?
Know who I am?
Your arrival created a bigger-than-average stir among the diplomats and hangers-on around here. There's always something new happening around here. I could fill you in on some points of interest if you'd like.
What's going on around here?
Well, you found the embassies. Not much going on here. Across the bridge, you'll find the bank, the Emporium, and Shaira's. If you haven't heard of her, you soon will. If you need supplies, you can try the markets one level below. For entertainment, I'd try Flux or Cora's Den.
What is Shaira's?
The consort? She entertains clients who can afford her services. Most of the diplomats and ambassadors have visited her at one time or another. She's a very powerful woman, but also very respected.
Tell me about Flux and Cora's Den.
Well, Flux has gambling and dancing, certainly more lively than this place. Cora's Den, on the other hand, well, let's just say it's livelier and deadlier, all at the same time.
Goodbye.
So long, Commander. Have a pleasant day.
¿Otra acá? ¿Y otro acá? ¿Y ahora? ¿Dónde vamos? Casi llegamos. Casi llegamos. Ahí ya investigué. Ahora sí. Vamos de este lado. El ascensor llevará a la academia los distritos a la torre de la Ciudadela. Correr. Grande el lugar. me quiere hablar. Pues, ¿qué soy triste el acceso a clonar enfermos? Con el consejo. ¿Y dónde está la torre del consejo? Estamos para checar el mapa. Torre de la Ciudadela. Salón de la embajada. Emporio. Salas del consorte. La torre está acá, al ladito, entonces es esta. Acá. No sé si tengo que poner un ascensor o qué. Acá con este podemos hablar.
Look at that bug. Please do not disturb the keepers.
De la Ciudadela. ¿Ya?
The council isn't gonna ask me any questions, are they?
I doubt it. We've made our reports. Now we just have to trust Ambassador Udina.
No, we don't, sir.
Bastante arriba está la... Está la torrecita.
Saren's hiding something. Give me more time. Stall them.
Stall the council? Don't be ridiculous. Your investigation is over, Garrus.
Commander Shepard, Garrus Vicarian. I was the officer in charge of the CSEC investigation into Saren.
Sounds like you really want to bring him down.
I don't trust him. Something about him rubs me the wrong way. But he's a Spectre. Everything he touches is classified. I can't find any hard evidence.
I think the Council's ready for us, Commander.
Good luck, Shepard. Maybe they'll listen to you. You don't want to keep the Council waiting.
Don't be ridiculous. The Bolus won't be joining the Council for years.
Not so sure. The humans are making a strong push, and you can bet the Bolus will be right on their coattails if they succeed.
Allowing the humans to join us is a sound strategic.
No, I'm waiting. Commander.
You sure have to climb a lot of stairs to reach the Council.
No, I just want to ask a couple of questions.
No hay nada sospechoso, ¿eh?
The hearing's already started. Come on.
Veamos.
The Geth attack is a matter of some concern, but there is nothing to indicate Saren was involved in any way.
The investigation by Citadel Security turned up no evidence to support your charge of treason.
An eyewitness saw him kill Nihilus in cold blood.
We've read the Eden Prime reports, Ambassador. The testimony of one traumatized dock worker is hardly compelling proof.
I resent these accusations. Nihilus was a fellow Spectre and a friend.
That just let you catch him off guard.
Captain Anderson, you always seem to be involved when humanity makes false charges against me. And this must be your protege, Commander Shepard, the one who let the beacon get destroyed.
The mission to Eden Prime was top secret. The only way you could know about the beacon was if you were there.
With Nihilus gone, his files passed on to me. I read the Eden Prime report. I was unimpressed. But what can you expect from a human?
You can expect me to kill you the next time we meet.
Your species needs to learn its place, Shepard. You're not ready to join the Council. You're not even ready to join the Spectres.
He has no right to say that. That's not his decision.
Shepard's admission into the Spectres is not the purpose of this meeting.
This meeting has no purpose. The humans are wasting your time, Counselor, and mine.
You can't hide behind the Council forever.
There is still one outstanding issue. Commander Shepard's vision. It may have been triggered by the beacon.
Are we allowing dreams into evidence now? How can I defend my innocence against this kind of testimony?
I agree. Our judgment must be based on facts and evidence, not wild imaginings and reckless speculation.
Do you have anything else to add, Commander Shepard?
You've made your decision. I won't waste my breath.
The Council has found no evidence of any connection between Saren and the Geth. Ambassador, your petition to have him disbarred from the Spectres is denied.
I'm glad to see justice was served.
This meeting is adjourned.
It was a mistake bringing you into that hearing, Captain. You and Saren have too much history. It made the Council question our motives.
I know Saren. He's working with the Geth for one reason. To exterminate the entire human race. Every colony we have is at risk. Every world we control is in danger. Even Earth isn't safe.
We need to deal with Saren ourselves.
As a Spectre, he's virtually untouchable. We need to find some way to expose him.
What about Garrus, that CSEC investigator? We saw him arguing with the Executor.
That's right. He was asking for more time to finish his report. Seems like he was close to finding something on Saren.
He's a Turian. I don't want him on our side.
Not all Turians are like Saren. If he can help, we need to find him. I have a contact in CSEC who can help us track Garrus down. His name is Harkin.
Forget it. They suspended Harkin last month, drinking on the job. I won't waste my time with that loser.
You won't have to. I don't want the Council using your past history with Saren as an excuse to ignore anything we turn up. Shepard will handle this.
You can't just cut Captain Anderson out of this investigation.
The Ambassador's right. I need to step aside.
I need to take care of some business. Captain, meet me in my office later.
Harkin's probably getting drunk at Cora's Den. It's a dingy little club in the lower section of the wards.
Maybe there's another way to find evidence against Saren.
You should talk to Barla Vaughn over in the financial district. Rumor has it he's an agent for the Shadow Broker.
The Shadow Broker?
An information dealer. Buys and sells secrets to the highest bidder. I've heard Barlavan's one of the top representatives. He might know something about Saren, but his information won't come cheap.
You and Saren have a history. What happened?
About 20 years ago, I was part of a mission in the Skillian Verge. I was working with Saren to find and remove a known terrorist threat. Saren eliminated his target, but a lot of people died along the way, innocent people. And the official records just covered it all up. But I saw how he operates. No conscience, no hesitation. He'd kill 1,000 innocent civilians to end a war without a second thought.
Sometimes 1,000 people must die so 1,000,000 can live.
But only if there's no other way. Saren doesn't even look for another option. He's twisted, broken. He likes the violence, the killing. And he knows how to cover his tracks.
Sometimes 1,000 people must die so 1,000,000 can live.
But only if there's no other way. Saren doesn't even look for another option. He's twisted, broken. He likes the violence, the killing. And he knows how to cover his tracks.
Our ambassador doesn't seem to get along with the Council.
He's just frustrated. The Council's always preaching that we need to be part of the galactic community. But for them, it's a one-way street. They want us to expand and settle unstable regions like the Skillian Verge and the Attican Traverse. But when we run into trouble, they don't want to help us out. Everyone knows it's only a matter of time until we get a seat on the Council. The ambassador just thinks it should happen sooner rather than later. And I agree.
Who cares if we get a seat on the Council? What's the big deal?
If the Council passes a ruling on an interstellar matter, we have to follow it. We don't have the fleets or political allies to defy them. Once we get a seat on the Council, we'll be able to influence those rulings, protect our own interests, no more jumping through hoops whenever we want something. Take this mess we're in now. If humanity had a seat on the Council, we'd just send the Citadel fleet out to take care of Saren and his Geth. Problem solved.
You don't think much of Harkin.
The guy joined CSEC about 20 years ago. He's been an embarrassment to our species ever since. Roughing up suspects in custody, bribery accusations, alcohol and drug use. The embassy used to step in when he got in trouble. But I guess enough was enough.
I thought this embassy was supposed to help humans.
Harkin may be human, but he's also an ass. He's had more than his share of chances. If the embassy wasn't protecting him, he would have been fired 15 years ago. CSEC is better off without him.
I want to know more about the Spectres.
They're not your typical government agency. They tend to work alone, behind the scenes. They take care of problems the Council can't. It's not easy preserving peace across an entire galaxy. The Council prefers to use diplomacy and negotiation. But sometimes more extreme measures are needed.
What happens when a Spectre goes rogue, like Saren?
It doesn't happen often. The Council is careful when they select their candidates. But when something does go wrong, there's usually only one solution. Send another Spectre to bring the rogue agent down.
Tell me more about the Shadow Broker.
He's a necessary evil of galactic politics. Buying and selling information is a part of the game, and the Shadow Broker just happens to be the best player on the field. Always sells to the highest bidder. Doesn't get involved in politics, doesn't pick sides. A simple system, but it works. He's not a threat to anyone, not directly. He's just a resource we can
Toda
use,
política tiene su lado
or maybe
sucio.
they are. Nobody really knows.
Tell me about Barlavan.
He specializes in moving large sums of money without leaving a paper trail. A financial genius, doesn't do anything illegal, but he knows all the loopholes. He's got an impressive client list. Ambassadors, diplomats, specters. That's probably why the Shadow Broker uses him.
I should go.
Good luck, Shepard. I'll be over in the ambassador's office if you need anything else.
Tenemos toda la información. Excepto la ayuda de los embajadores. El reverendo Teo. ¿Sí?
I bet all these staircases aren't just for show. They make for good defensive positions if this place is ever attacked.
entonces tenemos que ir a... Para que anote por acá. Es... a ver a Hawkins en el antro de croma. Ese era el lugar jodido. Llevamos plata. A ver, vamos. Esta cosa podría correr un poco más. Estaba acá a la vuelta, sí. Después tenemos que ir a ver acá a hablar con Garros.
Saren's one of their best operatives. It's only natural they'd take his word over ours.
Oh, so now we just chase leads while this smug Turian runs around with his
Y buscar a Barlar también en el distrito. Segmento 0, así, la academia. Tengo que diario. Ciudadela, Saren. Este no nos fue muy bien. Ciudadela, Hawkins. La entrada de cromo de distrito superior y la gente. Y este, el corredor sombrío. Barla Boom, dirigente en el banco. Y tenemos las lecturas extrañas en los dos. También está anotado. Vamos uno por uno y vamos viendo. Vamos a terminar de la ciudadela y después podemos ir al hiperespacio. Todo tiene ascensor acá. Bueno, otro mate mientras pasa.
In light of the recent attack on Eden Prime, many colonial investors are pulling their support for future projects. Proponents of expanded human colonization insist that Eden Prime was an isolated case. Nevertheless, colonist enrollment has dropped sharply. Many colonial proposals are on hold until backers have some reassurance that human colonies will be adequately protected.
Desabastecer a la raza humana. Esa era la idea. Desestabilizar la economía de nuestra población. Bueno, ¿qué tenemos acá? Esto no se abre. Acá no hay nada.
He always stops in for a few games of Quasar.
Acá no hay nada.
Fist is gonna be pissed if we take down his supply.
No hay que hablar.
That's the point. We want him angry. Angry people make mistakes.
There's just something about
¿Y vos? ¿Ahí todavía? En todos los lados que vamos está el gentecito ese, ¿eh? ¿Otro más? A ver acá. Sí, no hay nada. Acá no hay nada. Hay que bajar. Abajo.
A Solarian excavation team has run into an unexpected problem after unearthing a Prothean dig site. Hanar protesters have blockaded the dig site, claiming that artifacts of the Enkindlers, as the Hanar call them, should not be disturbed. The excavation team has appealed to Hanar representatives on the Citadel to reach a diplomatic solution.
Jodido. Son los excavadores, parece. En algunos lugares, ¿esto qué es? acá donde vamos. A ver. Estamos acá. El callejón está acá. Mercado superior. Mercado médico. Y el... los distritos, a mercado... A Flux. Flux. ¿Tenemos que ir a Flux? No. Academia. Vamos a buscar por acá a ver si encontramos. No hay nada. ¿Qué es esto? Bien, por acá tenemos que ir al coso de cromo. ¡Epa! ¡Ah! ¿Así no? Tranquilo, macho.
Those were Saren's men. I think we got him, Commander.
Todo, perfecto. Vamos. ¡Epa! Ah, la bomba que tiré. Sé que no quieren que lleguemos al antro. Ah. Vamos a llegar, no, que no. ¿Calma? ¡Ojo! Parece que no hay nadie para hablar acá.
Back off, Rex. Fist told us to take you down if you showed up. What are you waiting for? I'm standing right here. This is Fist's only chance. If he's smart, he'll take it. He's not coming out, Rex. End of story. This story is just beginning. Out of my way, humans. I have no quarrel with you.
What was that all about?
Who knows? Let's just try not to get caught in the middle.
Alliance military. I could have been a Marine, you know. Instead, I joined the goddamn Citadel security. Biggest mistake of my life.
I'm looking for a C-Sec officer, a Turian named Garrus.
Garrus? You must be one of Captain Anderson's crew. Poor bastard, still trying to bring Saren down, eh? I know where Garrus is, but you gotta tell me something first. Did the captain let you in on his big secret?
Just tell me where Garrus is before this gets ugly.
But it's all related, don't you see? The captain used to be a Spectre. Didn't know that, did you? It was all very hush-hush. The first human ever given that honor, and then he blew it. Screwed up his mission so bad they kicked him out. Of course, he blames Saren. Says the Turians set him up.
Just tell me where Garrus went.
Garrus was sniffing around Dr. Michelle's office. She runs the med clinic on the other side of the wards. Last I heard, he was going back there.
What do you know about Garrus?
Damn hothead is what he is. Still figures he can save the world. Always bucking heads with the Executor. He'll pay for it soon enough. The Executor loves to put us lowly field agents in our place. Just look what happened to me.
You need to look in a mirror. Sober up and take some responsibility for yourself.
Save your sermons. This ain't no church.
I'm out of here.
Yeah, good. Go. Let me drink in peace.
Hey, that was your first. She left me. Just like that.
I got business here, but not with you.
A million light years from where humanity began, and we walk into a bar.
Sorry, I'll get to you when I can.
Seguimos. ¿Hay más? Recién había un gordito acá. Se fue.
The back rooms are private, reserved for Fist and his friends.
Who's Fist?
He owns this club, but the customers have to stay out front.
What did that other Krogan want? Rex?
Personal matter.
Not real chatty, is he?
Goodbye.
Enjoy the club. Human military,
Rex. Por la mierda.
Why didn't Captain Anderson tell us he used to be a Spectre?
Maybe it's not true. Harkin's an ass. Bet he's just messing with our heads.
Como el Distrito Médico.
Hello there. Welcome to Moorland's famous shop. You want many good supplies, yes?
Let me see what you have.
Oh, you will be pleased, I think. Very good things I have. You will see.
Oh, fusil de asalto, fusil de carito, todo, licencia de alumnos risk control, licencia de nuevo risk control para el oficial de suministro de Normandía. ¿Cuánto sale? 100. Claro. Perfecto, tenemos la compra, así que él va a tener estos objetos allá. Aumenta un punto la cantidad máxima de nivel que puedes llevar. No. ¿Y vos que tenés? No, nada. Nada. Tampoco nada. Perfecto.
Is that really? Wow, it's you.
Hello, Earth Clan. No doubt you've just come back from the colonies. Will you be needing supplies?
Show me what you've got.
Most excellent. I am sure you will find something pleasing.
A ver. Pesada, mediana, ligera, humana, asesino. El cantabelo de del sistema solar términos puede provisiones baratas. Licencia, comprar. Entonces vamos a tener la licencia para estos objetos. Perfecto.
Best place on this board to buy upgrades.
I don't think you bought this here. I don't sell this model.
Look, I know it was you. I remember your face.
Really, that's
No.
usually you humans can't tell one terrain from another.
Vamos. Tenemos dos ¿Tiene licencia? Parece que puede haber otra. ¿O no?
Commander Shepard, excuse me. I'm Emily Wong. I'm an investigative journalist working here on the Citadel. Could I have a moment of your time?
No.
I don't have time to give interviews, Ms. Wong.
I don't want an interview. I'm looking for information. I've been hunting for evidence of corruption and organized crime on the Citadel, but there are places I can't go. I was hoping you might share anything you find during your own investigation. I can make it worth your time.
I'm here to do my job, not yours. Goodbye, Ms. Wong.
I see, Commander. I apologize.
Camina. Quiero tu información tampoco. Acá estamos saliendo. Esto estaríamos viendo. Flux. Este es el Flux.
You should be careful when you say that around. What?
It's out of my hands. I'll bring her back in a second, but she doesn't want to come.
Sorry, I'm kind of busy right now. So, what can I do for you?
What were you discussing with the Volus?
Who, Doran? Oh, I was just asking him about my sister. See, she worked for Doran before she left to... Ugh, sorry. I don't want to bore you with my problems.
Get to the point.
Well, okay. My sister Jenna left here to go work at Cora's Den. The problem is, she's working as an informant for CSEC. You know, eavesdropping on the people there. If they find out what she's doing, they'll kill her.
You can't stop her from making stupid mistakes.
This stupid mistake might cost her her life. I don't know. Sometimes I think she stays there just to spite me.
Do you know who her contact at CSEC is?
No, it's all very secret. Last time I asked an officer, he told me to stay out of it, for Jenna's safety.
Maybe I could help her understand just how dangerous Cora's Den is.
Would you? That'd be great. Just don't tell her I sent you. Well, I should get back to work before I get in trouble. Thanks.
Welcome to Flux. Name's Doran. What can I do for you?
Goodbye.
Hey, any luck?
I haven't spoken with her.
Oh, no rush. I really appreciate you doing this.
Hello again. Can I help you?
Is this a casino?
Among other things, yes. We've got some quasar stations, if you're interested.
What can you tell me about the sisters working for you?
Well, Jenna left to work at Cora's Den. Now her sister Rita is all worried she might be in some kind of trouble. Not much chance Jenna will change her mind, though. She's a stubborn one. If she wanted to come back, I'd take her in a second. The customers loved her.
Are you the owner?
Owner, cook, and bartender. I've even been known to dance a little when the mood strikes. We've got some quasar stations, if you're interested.
Bye.
Enjoy your time here at Flux.
Hey, good to see another human.
I'm waiting for someone else.
Que al máximo posible a 20 sin pasarte. 10, 21, 20. En 20 son 20 créditos jugar a quejas. ¿Eh? $18. Ajá. Nuevo 14, si va un 8 se va a pasar 17, 21, pero puede salir un 4 de cosas. Si no salga 7 y estamos cagados. 19, a ver. Tenemos 20 créditos, tenemos 45. Salir 45 más, toma. ¿No hay nadie para hablar acá? Es todo lo mismo juego, una papa, papá. Alguien que tuvo el padre que trabaja en un casino, esto es como la salsa. No me voy a pasar todo el día jugando ahí. Vamos primero a investigar lo de la doctora y después volvemos al otro club para ver qué pasa con la chica. Terminamos lo de la doctora y cortamos por ahora. Entonces damos un descanso y vuelvo en unas horas para seguir el capítulo número 3. Y acá que hay. Wow. Qué buena la ciudad.
Big place.
That your professional opinion, sir?
How can they keep tabs on all of this? The Presidia may as well be on another planet.
There is definitely a gap between their presentation and what's here. Tracking arrivals must be a nightmare.
This makes Jump Zero look like a party job, and it's the largest deep space station the Alliance has.
Jump Zero is big, but this is a whole nother scale. Look at the ward arms. How do they keep all that mass from flying apart?
The Council represents more races than I thought. No wonder they're careful with newcomers.
They probably just want to keep everything running. It has to be hard keeping all these cultures working together.
Or maybe they just don't like humans.
Alright, secure the chatter. We're all FNGs here, but we don't need to make it obvious.
Aye, aye, Commander.
Se nos emocionan y estamos perdiendo tiempo. Vamos acá. Al parecer hay una misión, o es acá o es abajo. Parece que es allá adentro. Acá es el coso médico, perfecto. Perfecto.
I didn't tell anyone, I swear.
That was smart, Doc. Now if Garrus comes around, you stay smart. Keep your mouth shut or we'll... Who are you? Let her go.
Ah!
Hostile spotted.
Hubiera explotado ese. Vale. Vamos a la chica. ¿Quién mierda es la chica?
Area secured.
Info.
Perfect timing, Shepard. Gave me a clear shot at that bastard.
You took him down clean.
Sometimes you get lucky. Dr. Michelle, are you hurt?
No, I'm okay. Thanks to you. All of you.
Why were they threatening you? Who do they work for?
They work for Feast. They wanted to shut me up, keep me from telling Garrus about the Quarian.
What Quarian?
A few days ago, a Quarian came by my office. She'd been shot, but she wouldn't tell me who did it. I could tell she was scared, probably on the run. She asked me about the Shadow Broker. She wanted to trade information in exchange for a safe place to hide.
Then what?
I put her in contact with Fist. He's an agent for the Shadow Broker.
Not anymore. Now he works for Saren. And the Shadow Broker isn't too happy about it.
Fist betrayed the Shadow Broker? That's stupid even for him. Saren must have made him quite the offer.
That Quarian must have something Saren wants. Something worth crossing the Shadow Broker to get.
What else can you tell me about the Quarian?
I'm not sure. Like I said, she wanted to trade information for a place to hide. She didn't... Wait a minute. Geth. Her information had something to do with the Geth.
She must be able to link Saren to the Geth. There is no way the Council can ignore this.
Time we paid Fist a visit.
This is your show, Shepard. But I want to bring Saren down as much as you do. I'm coming with you.
I don't need a Turian shooting me in the back when I least expect it.
All Turians are not the same. I'm not like Saren. I couldn't find the proof I needed in my investigation, but I knew what was really going on. Saren is a traitor to the Council and a disgrace to my people.
You can come along, but I'll be watching you.
You know, we aren't the only ones going after Fist. The Shadow Broker hired a Krogan bounty hunter named Rex to take him out.
Yeah, we saw him in the bar.
A Krogan might come in handy.
Last I heard, he was at the CSEC Academy.
What's he doing there?
Fist accused him of making threats. We brought Rex in for a little talk. If you hurry, you can catch him at the Academy before he leaves.
Move out.
Como dije, vos. Ese es el pelotón. Vos te quedás ahí calladito. Doctora, ¿tenía algo que suministro? ¿Algunos analgésicos? Nada. Nada que nos pueda interesar. Mierda.